Well, the owner says it's complied with whatever the city has wanted in terms of stepping up security, and Club 512 behind me really hasn't had any incidents in the past 6 months. But city planning officials and city attorneys say that it often poses a risk to the patrons, the public, and the tourists here on Fremont Street. Club 512, formerly known as Red, brings in plenty of crowds when it's open.
We have a bar that just is endangering the public and the good citizens and other businesses on Fremont Street.
But the Business License Division asks council to shut it down for good and recommends revoking 512's license. 60 pages of police reports and documents from the Department of Planning and the city attorney show the 88 times Metro Police showed up in a span of 3 years to break up several large fights, and several instances where Metro officers say security guards punched guests. Documents also cite how a patron 2 years ago fired at an Evil Pie Pizza security guard and shot him several times.
We also think it's pretty much the wrong business in the wrong place at the wrong time.
One of the owners, Rod Perdue, did agree to speak with me on camera, but then told me his attorney advised him not to. He tells me that the business is pretty safe for having 300,000 people come through these doors over the past few years, and says some of the incidents in those 60 pages of reports are misleading. Owner Perdue claims Evil Pie's guard was shot after a dangerous customer was kicked out. Some of the police reports over the years are just not true, and in 2 instances in May, his guards punched people who attacked them. He tells me he fired those guards and his whole security staff 6 months ago and hired a new team approved by the city. Many businesses on the block wouldn't go on camera, but some say if the owner's doing what the city requires, it should stay. There's a hearing on January 15th, a disciplinary hearing to decide the fate of Club 512. Coming up on Fox 5 News at 11, we'll tell you how the city attorney is trying to find a compromise before that date, and also why the owner believes this whole ordeal is politically motivated. For now, reporting live on Fremont Street, Jacqueline Schultz, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.